Okay, can we hire crew? Okay, let's hire many crew. How much does that cost us? 80, but we have a lot of money, so we can afford that. Okay, we're back to 9, which is extremely good. Actually, that was a high roll. We could recruit 4 to 6, and we got 6. They stumble aboard, blinking away the fog. Car, they say. Beds. Yeah, be happy while you still can. Okay, and actually let's keep tab of the date. We are the 24th of May. So by the 10th of June, we should be able to recruit crew again. What else did I want to do? Right, go to the bazaar and see if... No prospect available. That is not a place I wanted to go. Where do I repair? It's here. Repair your locomotive. Let's fully repair it. This will cost us a lot, I'm afraid. 72. Okay, well, that's fine. And then we have to buy provisions. We have a lot of stuff in store. So first we should get rid of it. Where are we going next? We could go for... buttons, jeez. If we could find one crate of munitions, that would be good. Or 2 nectar. We still haven't found Lustrum. And we still do not have a clue where it could be. Oh, we need to go to Port Haven, right? For the costume. Okay, let's try and plan a route. So, Port Prosper is southeast. But we don't want to necessarily go there right now, because we want to buy munitions first. And same thing for Carillon. So do we just put all of that in store and try to do something else until we amass the required quantities? This is south-southeast. This is northeast. If we don't go in either of these directions, we could go southwest. Or we could try to go there again and hope to find Ibris. But then we'll be close to that and doesn't matter. Okay, let's just put everything in store and not go to any of these prospects because we can't complete them anyway. And we are not in dire need of money right now. Let's bank all of this. And then we can buy all of this, which is all of our money actually, so we are in dire need of money. Gee. Also 5 Forester Bee Nectar is quite a lot considering the little size of our hull. So maybe we should go for that. Because we won't be able to get the 5 there in one trip. We would be able, but it would be kinda hard. Okay, I guess we'll do that. Where was it? I have noted it, right? Carillon northeast, sure. We got 4 and 4. Is there anything else for us to do here? In the city there's nothing for us. Sure. So we go northeast, trying to find Carillon. I guess let's take that route and try to get there. Yeah. That was the cold area. driving with one hand is not as efficient. We go that way or that way? Perhaps we go that way because we've already explored that. Spores float by, carried on a nameless breeze. The Hybrian wilds are crowded with fungus. Fungus? Let's send the Skies away. It's from nothing. Great. This close to the Motherland Mountains, the skies were cold. Their crew donned coats and gloves. Nice. That was clean. We could raid the safe or explore the captain's cabin. 100%. Let's just go. The cabin door did not survive the onset of your guns, nor did the captain. You have to tread carefully. The carpet will not be saved. A few Scotch documents sit on the bronzewood desk. They make for interesting reading. Apparently London had need of a few brave captains willing to bring fire to the Taketes. You would not have expected these signatories of the orders. Ooh. That's dirty stuff. Do we send a scout? I guess we do. Right, so yeah, this quite likely is Gary. Why is it red? Huh? Okay, I was gonna read the text that appeared on the landscape, but Skyfarers, exposed to the haunting light of the stars, are prone to sudden obsessions and erratic behavior. A junior signaller is discovered in the hold amidst a pile of dissected books. Cheap pronunciation. She is cutting out words and grouping them in clusters to represent a new system of linguistic categorization. Narrative is preposterous and inclusive, she informs you. Meaning is the only sensible foundation for classification. Nerd. You examine her arrangements. The words light and low sit side by side. Nearby, conjunction, philosophy, and faction huddle together. Yeah, this is no sky sickness, she's just a nerd. Confine them to quarters, send them back to work, or issue an additional ration of plenty to the crew. Now that I know that I'm not guaranteed to get fuel at stations, I'm kind of afraid that I will not be able to get supplies in Carillon. If I do that, what's the worst that could happen? They could just die. Then we'd get to 8 crew, which is not that big of a deal. Now let's see, if we do nothing, well, confine them to their quarters. Right, yeah, we just lose them. They're no good to you in this state. You can find them to quarters and resolve to discharge them at the next port. The atmosphere aboard is subdued for a time, but it is understood that these things happen in the sky. The heaven's price, they call it. Okay. How quiet it is, and what's that smell? Eggs? Sulfur? Okay. Carriers going down. Carillon Center. This peaceful, carmine institution was founded by devils from London and dedicated to the betterment of the soul. For the Religies, a tour of the heaven describes it as a cross between a spa, a sanatorium, and purgatory. She commands its bracing airs. Okay. Enter Carillon's foyer. Grey stone, the color of a monastery. Attending devils and devilesses dressed in uniform, and an incoming parade of the sick, the friendless, the dying, and those who think their lives would be better if only there was something else. This is Carillon, where souls are refined into something more impressive. Let's write a port report. You take some notes on a pilgrim's journey through Carillon. The first port of call is the beehive-shaped office in the center, or more accurately, the long queue leading into it. From there, the infernal attendants direct them to one of Carillon's 7 gardens to undergo penances. They certainly look penitent by the time they emerge. Presumably their souls are much improved. Not that you can tell. Right, but our devil could. Go and speak to the presiding deviless. She's an artisan of souls. Perhaps she can do something with yours. Perhaps she'll just offer you advice. The presiding deviless works in an office shaped like a beehive, a stone and wickerwork building that stands all alone in the middle of Carillon's central courtyard. She conducts intake interviews with new patients, one by one. After a long time in line, you reach her at last. Greetings, Principal. How may we stretch, strain, purify and strengthen you, now you've come to Carillon? Her apron is starched, her dress pinstriped. There is a stack of patient files on her desk, color-coded. The corners of her mouth say she knows something to your disadvantage. Ask her about Carillon or just go. That would be so rude and so wasteful of our own time. She must be used to explaining, to newcomers and to those whose memories are attenuated by pain. We do whatever is necessary to reclaim unsatisfactory souls, she says. She sits back in her chair, and you can imagine her making just such a pitch to the Princess of Hell. The Princes of Hell. For humans primarily, though we do attend to a few other creatures elsewhere on the great chain. They come to us with souls that are stained, disused, in every kind of sordid condition, and we make them acceptable again. Most of those who come to us are volunteers. The rest are beyond their position of being able to volunteer, consigned to Carillon by their families or employers. And after a stay at Carillon, what then? One should not enter if one does not know how to live. Most people go home again, she says. Some find that they are weary of their souls and pass them on to us. We operate on that slender profit and on what we can get from donations or from sales of penance and forgiveness. She looks at the blank page before her. But what about you? You look sturdy enough to make full use of our services. Are you afraid of needles? What is your view on worms? Which do you fear more, venoms or poisons? She takes down a page or two on all your least favorite things. Listen to a proposal and gain access to the terraces of Carillon. She is prepared to offer you a deal. Okay. Listen, she says. You are free to make use of Carillon. Take a penance or two. Alter your soul. I think you'll find our services very imaginative. There is another matter I hope you will look into. A devil in rose-colored gloves. He used to supervise the Gaslight Terrace, but he was removed from that position, but I fear he may still not be entirely aligned with the objectives of Carillon. If you find out anything about him, anything to his disadvantage, she looks grim. Bring me the evidence, and I will reward you. I do not think this is... I can't see officers right now. I don't think this is our guy. Okay. So we can make use of Carillon. What else is there? Purchase and indulgence. All the other types of penance are slower and more difficult. We could just make a donation. Buy indulgences in bulk. Okay. Provide exquisite insight. Such a dedicated user of Carillon. Now, can you help her devise some new horrors for the minds of the unworthy? I would love to, actually. What do we need? Okay, we need to go through all of the penances. Okay. Just return to the center of Carillon.